For the angled stair insert, I began by measuring along the bottom from the wall to the newel post. Then I did the same for the top length, measuring from the wall to the newel post as well. The next measurement is the height. Here we measured along the newel post from the stringer cap to the underside of the wood handrail. The final measurement was the height along the wall, again from the stringer cap up to the underside of the wooden handrail. Using a digital angle finder, we will first set it to 0 by putting both arms together, turning it on, and then if it still does not read 0, holding down the on button until the display shows 0.00. To get the angle, place the digital angle finder on one edge, then swing the other arm down until it rests on the opposite edge. Using the measurements and angles, the iron art inserts were sculpted and then powder coated. Once this was done, I began to remove the balusters. With this old wood railing, I was able to remove the hole plugs, and then using a Robertson's head screwdriver, I was able to remove the screws holding the balusters in place. The next step was to cover all the walls, floors, and carpets with painter's tape in preparation for applying the gel stripper. After stripping the old stain and sanding the wood using 80 grit sandpaper, the wood was ready for staining with the espresso gel stain. Once the wood was stained in the espresso color and allowed to dry, my Twigs Design iron art railing inserts were ready to be installed. Using wood screws, the rails are securely attached to the wood handrail on the underside and to the stringer cap along the bottom. After the stair railing, we moved on to the railing on the second level. This started by removing all the old wood balusters. Once all the old balusters were removed, a stripping gel was applied over all the old stain, and then it was covered by plastic to sit for 2 hours. The gel along with the old stain was scraped off, then all the wood was sanded first with a 60 grit, and we followed it with an 80 grit sandpaper. Once all the dust was removed, the wood was stained with the espresso gel stain to give us that rich, dark look. One coat was all we needed. The railing inserts were set in place and then secured both on the top and the bottom using wood screws. We use a small ratchet wrench and a Robertson bit to get in the tight spaces between the design to attach the railing.